As Charis Farm, what we focus a lot is about the maximization of the space using the locally available materials, and also how you can lower your cost of production in the farm, as well as increasing the way of getting your profit in the farm. For example, when you look at this place, it's just a small space that we are able to layer 250 goats, but when you compare to the cow, it's a labor intensive, and also it feeds a lot. For example, the feed for one cow is allowed 10 goats. So lazima tupige mahesabu. A farmer ni calculation. If I can be able to layer 10 goats in this just small space, that tells you even the value of making some cash in the pockets. It's wow.
By the way, what or who is AIM? AIM, aim high, work hard, aiming, farm while aiming, aim at something. Greetings, aimers. I'm super excited, and this is Naivasha, Charis Farm. One place you'd always want to visit. And guys, if you're new to our YouTube channel, kindly hit the subscribe button, like, and share as much as you can. You can also wish to support our work. Reach us out. Our WhatsApp number is shared in this screen, and we can always be together as a family. Today I want to look into this episode. Do I keep dairy goats or do I keep dairy cows? Which one is more profitable? We understand and watch the video of this young lady, Madam Charis, Naivasha, how she started from a rental bed sitter to where she is. And the beauty of it is she's keeping over 250 goats on a very small space. What is the secret? How much is she making? How much is she feeding? How did she get here? How has she changed from the previous person to who she is? Because it looks like the business is booming. Can we dive into the episode? Learn, understand, and even emulate. Guys, see you.
This is Charis Farm, and this is my story, and I'm happy to welcome you to our farm once again in this 2026. And this is my story in just a small space of farm where we are able to do a lot of daily goats. Actually, if I can tell you, the number of goats that I have here is more than 250 goats in just a small space. And not only that, we are also doing it because of nutrition value of the daily goat milk. Last time you were here, I was using a lot of forage, a lot of feeds to my animals. And this time, I'm able to get a lot of yield, that is the milk from the daily goat. And also in a simple way of doing it. Ask me how? And this is how I've been able to do it. With just a little space that I have today, I'm able to raise around 250 goats, and it's all about the bleed, the pure bleed of every frogs that you're putting in your farm. You are able to maximize your production and less labor and also less cost. So this is what we're doing here in Charis Farm, and it is really enticing us and also encouraging us every day as we do this type of farming. In this type of farming that we're doing here in Charis Farm, through the previous videos that we have been doing and posting, I've come to realize that there is a lot of guests, a lot of farmers that visit our farm, interested in whatever we are doing here about the daily goat. And not only that, I have been able myself to learn a lot from them. And beside that, the only thing that I have learned a lot is about bringing up the pure bleeds. You must know where you are sourcing your bleeds, how you are keeping them up, and who is giving you the training. So our farmers, focus on the pure bleed, and also who is going to educate you on how to do it. When you come to think about how many times that a goat give birth in a year, 2 times. Compared to the cow, as much as we want to lower the cost of production and also the cost of doing the farming, because here in our farm we do the smart farming way.
Thank you.
Don't forget that goats, especially the German Alpine, they are resistant to diseases, and also they feed less. They give you the value of a milk that is very rich in calcium. It's also very easy to digest, especially for the old people and also for the toddlers or for the little children. So we are here as Charis Farm. We are training you on more tips on how to do the dairy goat farming, the importance of doing it, and the value addition that we can be able to do that can sustain ourselves with natural products direct from our farm.
Madam Charis.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
I'm good.
Good to see you once again.
I'm happy to be back.
Welcome in our farm. 2026 is our year.
Thank you.
Yes.
In Jesus' name.
Amen.
That's what I can say. I'm really impressed
Thank
by
you.
what you're doing.
Yeah.
And one would wonder, why would I not keep dairy cows to dairy goats?
Yeah.
Okay? You've said, you said that feeding one cow is equivalent to feeding how many goats?
10 goats.
10 goats.
Yeah, because a goat takes around 5 kilos in a day. But when you come to the cow, you find that the cow have 500 kilos. So which means it's feeding around 50 kilos in a day.
50 kilos in a day.
Yeah.
That's a good
So
one.
it's labor intensive and also it's a heavy feeder. That's why we are diversifying from direct cow to goat.
Okay.
When we come about the nutrition benefit or nutrition values of the dairy goat milk, wow, that's where we are. It is very rich in calcium. It's also very, very, very high when you come to sell it, because when a cow milk goes for 50 shillings, we are able to sell goat milk at 200 shillings.
Madam Charis,
Yes, sir.
maziwa ya ng'ombe pia iko na calcium. I mean, even cow milk has calcium. And without calcium, there's no milk. So what is this one, as can you come clean, that makes the difference between goat milk and cow milk?
One thing is about, when I talk about maziwa ya mbuzi is easy to digest, which means the cow milk is opposite to the goat milk. So which means the cow milk is harder to digest. And it is also allergic to so many people. And that's why even mama mwenye amejifungua, or even young children, or even the old people, they are recommended to use the dairy goat milk.
I see. I get you now.
Yeah.
I get you. So you mean goat milk can be a good replacement for cow milk?
Exactly.
Okay. Now, we are comparing a dairy goat to a dairy cow. So what is the required spacing per dairy goat?
The required spacing is between 1.5 meters to 1.5 meters. So that is 1.5 meters squared.
1.5 meters squared.
So which means even if a person is in a plot, in the back of the plot, he can be able to do 10 goats, 20 goats, and so on.
Well, there has been this aspect of climate smart farming. There has been this aspect of life being a bit tricky. So it's like you will want to produce your own milk,
Yeah.
just milk enough for a family, and healthy milk. That is what Madam Charis here is meaning, but then you can keep a dairy goat. And the simplicity of it as well, I think, because goats are browsers. Browsers mean they feed mostly on leaves. You can walk into a garden, get some weeds that are edible by the goat, let them wither, then you introduce to the animals so that you don't have bloating. Am I right?
Yeah, you're right.
What other advantage you'd say stands out in keeping dairy goats than any other venture with the current economic times?
Actually, with the current economic times, you find that we are limited. We have limited spaces, and also the pocket is not so good. The other thing is the convenience of doing it, because even for those people who are doing grazing, at most, the farm is far away from where you are. How frequent can you be able to access anything that you want or the product that you want from your animals? Another thing is about the lowering the labor of doing the farming that you want to do at that particular time. Yeah.
What is this thing that one would want to do? I'm talking about a dairy goat farmer who is keeping dairy goats at home. What is this thing that you would encourage this dairy goat farmer to do so that he or she maximizes the production of milk?
Actually, what I can talk to our farmers and viewers of Agriculture and Charis Farm is that you need access to good fodders that can be able to help you to raise your animals well. Also, get access of trainings, and especially here in our farm, we do trainings and intensive trainings so that you can get the knowledge of doing the type of this kind of a farming. Also get access to good carpenters that can be able to build you a good house to your animals. And also we have also vets in our farm that can be able to teach you and train you on how to remit even diseases in your farm, the mitigations and remedies, for you to have an access of a profitable business. Not only that, the access to the market, because that is the key.
Wow, amazing. I get the point. I'm loving this conversation very much. Madam Charis.
Yes, me.
When I look here, and even smells very nice.
Yeah.
This is silage.
This silage.
So can you tell us what is the diet like on a daily basis for your dairy goats? Because I can see you've categorized them. Some mothers, weaned kids. I even seen the boy of the farm.
Yeah.
So do you give them just, let me say like in a nutshell, are goats just given a common feed, or you feed them according to their age and according to what they're doing?
Okay, you just feed them according to their age.
Okay.
Because the intake is not the same, like for the mothers and the fathers and children, for example. So we need we have different feeding as per the goat.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you feed like your goats, for example, apart from silage?
Apart from silage, we also have herbs, because they love a lot of herbs, like meaty. And we also have
Cut?